today we're taking a look around a 28-foot Barrelback motor launch. So this is a gentleman's launch. It's a Zimmer Bermuda 28 design. It was built by a local boat builder here in Ireland on the shores of Lough Derg, a guy called Reggie Goodbody. It was built in 1999 to these plans. It's like a 1950 style Barrelback launch. She's fitted with a Volvo Penta TAMD 41, 200 horsepower turbo diesel shaft drive motor, and she's a stunning classic wood launch. A little bit different to what we normally sell, but we were asked to market it and see if we could find a new home for it, and I sort of fell in love with it. It's a beautiful looking boat, runs really nicely. It's only got 240 hours on the clock, so mechanically it's A1. Taking a walk down along the port side over here, see this mahogany side is beautiful. The top deck, you can start to see the varnish start to come off here around the top edge of the rub rail. The deck really does need stripped back, sanded back and re-varnished, but we'll talk a bit more about that as we get to it. The hull sides are beautiful. Coming right back here, these little sponsons, you got a nice little brass rubbing strip along the back of her. She's unmarked in terms of, like, she hasn't been abused, there's no damage or anything on her. She hasn't been, like, the corners and things, there's no scuff marks, there's no impact signs from bumping jetties or anything, so she'll be really well looked after. But she's such a long boat, 28 foot long, it's really sleek, low to the water, looks the part whenever she's on her way. She has this vertical prow on her at the front, so just vertical line with this, again, this brass rubbing strip that runs in along the front of the nose. So whenever she's tootling along at idle speed, just nosing through the water, she tracks very well in a straight line. She separates the water nicely at the bow, and then whenever you give her the throttle, she lifts up, the whole front end of her lifts up, and she starts planing on as the hull tapers out towards the stern. She flattens out. She's a nice big flat planing surface at the back end of her, so you really can get this boat up and moving. She runs at 25 knots, so she is. She's happily cruising along the rivers at 3 and 4 knots all day long, but if you want to give her a bit of a blast across an open lake, or even if you're using the boat around the coast, she's got loads of power on tap and performance to do that. We've got this beautiful mahogany transom on the boat, with the classic Barrelback lines, and then taking a look below the waterline, you can see the shaft and the P-bracket and the rudder are all in perfect condition. Taking a look then at the layout of the boat, she's sort of classic 40s, 50s Barrelback, American Barrelback style. So we've got the engine room centrally located in the boat here. We have a little cockpit after the engine room. We've got another passenger cockpit here just in front of the engine room, and then we've got the steering and helm position up forward. And you put the people you don't like back here, you put your close friends up here, and that's the way you work it. We lift these two hatches, we can get access into our engine compartment. The engine oil, I just want to quickly show you the oil, is crystal, I can't remember, like, that is clean for diesel engine oil. Most of the time oil comes out of a diesel, it's like black sludge, but that is nice and clean for a diesel. Coming up into the forward passenger compartment then, you're really starting to get into the inner sanctum. So this is where you put your friends and loved ones, the people you want to talk to. So you can sit here, you can have a conversation with the helmsman. You actually get a pretty good protection from the windscreen here as well. In this compartment, there's room for 4 adults across the bench seat. I love the helm position on the boat. It feels sort of like you're driving a classic car. It's sort of upright, nice comfortable seating position, and the cushions are well upholstered. There's lots of foam padding in them, so it's a nice comfortable seating position. But you're sort of sitting upright. We've got this beautiful solid wood steering wheel. It has the feel of a classic car. You're not driving something run-of-the-mill. Things like this, they make you feel good. They give you a different type of feeling than the modern run-of-the-mill fiberglass boat. Driving a wooden boat like this, one of a kind, it's unique, definitely makes you ticks the feel good box. I just want to briefly leaf through some of the paperwork here that we have for the boat. So as she's called Arabella, designed by Nelson Zimmer, built by Reggie Goodbody, year of build 1999-2000. That Volvo TAMD 41, 200 horsepower engine. We also have the original build plans So these are the Bermuda 28 build plans, and then we've some of the original photography from whenever the boat was constructed new. Even there you can see the sort of conditions this boat's running in, you know, big wide open body of water in choppy conditions, and she just cuts a beautiful line in the water. You know, she runs fantastically well through it. There's also some of the stage photography from the stage of the build. This boat was featured in some of the Irish press and on RTE television as well whenever she was newly constructed. I think there was a feature on her done in Afloat magazine, which would be the main Irish marine publication here in Ireland. And she also had she was on TV and things like that. So you can see how she looked in her heyday whenever she was brand new in '99. Some of the build photographs here as well, whenever she was being constructed originally. So she does have a bit of heritage to her. If you like the look of this 28-foot motor launch and you want to find out more about it, then please sign up for VIP access on our website at gulfstreamboatsales.com. All you have to do is pop your name and email address into the box below this video on our site at gulfstreamboatsales.com, and you can get VIP access, which is completely free. Once you've signed up, then navigate back to the 28-foot Bermuda page, and you can watch the full-length video tour of the boat where we go through everything in much more detail. We'll give you a really good look around the engine bay. You can see in behind all the lockers and things. You can watch the full extent of the water test footage that we have of this boat as well, and hopefully just get a much better idea of the condition that the boat's in and, you know, what it's all about. So if you like this 28-foot launch, then please sign up for VIP access at gulfstreamboatsales.com. Thanks very much for watching the video.